Hi, my name's Owen Stride. I'm the Program Manager for the Connecting Families Program, TechLink, and Digital Pathways here at YWCA Metro Vancouver. The YWCA has been in existence in Vancouver for probably, I think, longer than Vancouver has been a city. Community group that serves single moms, low-income families, immigrants, people who are underhoused, disadvantaged in society. We support through health programs, employment programs, childcare, health and fitness facilities, housing across the metro area. There were a couple of programs that connect us to BC Tech. TechLink was the first one. TechLink was a community-based help desk that was set up during the pandemic, at the very, very early days of the pandemic, to solve a couple of problems. It was very evident early on that a quarter of the population, if not more, had no clue how to do doctor's appointments online, do anything, do any of their government services online. It was a real problem. So we came up with the idea of TechLink to provide two services. One would be needed work experience for newcomers to Canada and young Canadians who maybe had graduated or needed to do their practicum to graduate. And then also the output would be supporting individuals within the community that needed help getting connected online to government services, etc. We also expanded that into providing workshops for community groups in Metro Vancouver, working with other non-profits and other service providers. TechLink connected with BC Tech for devices. We were getting calls from individuals who were like, I don't know how to use a computer, but I also don't have a computer, or do you have a cell phone, or do you have a tablet? Anything to get connected. A lot of organizations at the beginning of the pandemic were reaching out and trying to find devices. We got some from some ISPs, some phone service providers, but no computers. I ran a little bit of a donation campaign within the Y and got maybe 20 devices from people that I knew personally, but we needed a bigger supply. We needed a constant supply, and that's where I connected with BC Tech. One example that has stuck with me from the early days of TechLink, we had a request from a neighbor of a 94-year-old lady, could not go out during the pandemic, entirely isolated. So we provided her with a laptop. We also provided her with one-on-one coaching. She was able to contact one of the members of the program. And this was an individual who was unemployed. English was not their first language, had a great background in technology from Ukraine at the time. So I connected him with this lady, and for 6 months they had a weekly date, we called it. They checked in. It was a fantastic experience for both of them. He trained her how to use video chat, got her all set up so that she could have daily video conversations with her family out east, see her grandkids, see her great-grandkids, and just really built up her digital literacy skills. So she was able to book doctor's appointments, she was able to do online banking, grocery shopping, so it could get delivered. So going from what is this thing through to being able to do her banking online at 94. And we've seen people come back to go for the next level. They're like, well, I know how to use Zoom now. How can I change my background? How can I, for them that's more advanced stuff. But if you have no idea what a computer is, you've never touched one, to then be able to do that and to move up to the next step is great. So we've seen a big impact even with the individuals joining the program. I've had somebody who was in the first cohort of TechLink be in a hiring manager's position 4 cohorts later and hired somebody from the 4th cohort, which was pretty amazing.